She's at your hit points. Jem could die. Oh my gosh, this is not good. Alright. Is there anything else I can do? Okay. This combat's coming to a close. It's not looking good for our heroes. Jem is down. She took the brunt force of an ice storm from her younger sister, who is apparently some kind of a magic user, sorcerer, necromancer type person. And on top of that, Ming is now basically soloing a fire elemental. He only has enough key points for one more water whip. After that, okay, a moment, point of order. I know I said last session that Ming was out of key points. Now, in between that recording and this recording, I found out that I was accidentally overcharging some of my abilities, specifically Water Whip. I was charging 3 instead of 2. I don't know why. So reality is I actually have 2 more left for 1 more Water Whip. So yeah, if you're wondering, wait, you already used all your key points. No, I just made a dumb mistake. Anyway, back to the show. I don't know what he's gonna do, but that's even if he survives until this next turn, because it's now the fire elemental's turn, and of course it's going to attack. Oh. Alright, so, I mean, it's yeah, this is it. This is it. Fire elemental's gonna do it to both attacks. I mean, if I was DMing a bunch of players, if I was DMing this with a group, I would do this. I would say, hey, sorry, he's doing what he was told. He was told, turn them to ash. So, to ash, Ming shall go. Here we go, first attack. It's a natural 20. This is it. I don't want this to end. I want to cheat so bad. 46. Literally, I've got to roll basically all ones. Alright. That's 11 damage. Ming goes down. So Ming feels the fire elemental just almost like takes both his hands and like this, and just he feels his body just give out from the way he's on fire. He's taking fire. Just he goes down. Whoosh, he falls hard. Next is Jem's turn. Okay, death save. It's just D20. Yep, 11 or higher. Natural 20. They're back up on their feet with 1 HP left. Come on, natural 20. 2. 1 failure. Sister's turn. She looks back, sees Ming's down, sees Jem's down. Does cackles or whatever, and continues on her way out. And she will escape. So back to Ming. He's going to make his death save. Now, here's the question. Now that his master is left, is the fire elemental going to stick around? Let's ask the fate chart. Pray it's a no. I'm going to do 50-50 because I'm not really sure. Chaos rank 6. Does the fire elemental stay, or does it kind of banish itself? It's both are down. Does it think its job is done? 42. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So Ming's gonna make his death save. 8. He fails. Great. So at this point, after Ming fails his save, it's to the fire elemental's turn. The fire elemental doesn't care. He's done. He feels like he's fulfilled his role. He's defeated them. His master has left combat. He's gonna kind of de-summon himself. So all we've got is Ming and Jem now, and they're lying on the ground. Ming's still got cinders and burning a little bit everywhere, and a couple parts of his clothes are still on fire. Jem has clearly got a concussion. I mean, there is no hope except for let's get these saves. So Jem, second save. This is bad. One success, finally. Hey, to Ming, come on, nat 20. Roll nat 20. Failure. Okay, one more failure and Ming's dead. I was wrong. Ming actually made a success. It's 10 or higher. I thought it was 11 or higher, so Ming just got a success. That's my bad. No, so, yeah, Ming actually got it. Okay, whew. So we're actually, Ming is currently at 1 success, 1 failure, just like Jem is. It's now Jem's turn. Here we go. Success. Okay, this is good. This is good. Ming. Oh, goodness gracious. A nat 20. Because I want you to think I'm cheating. So, Ming back on his feet, 1 hit point left. He takes an action to, put out the fires and stuff. He's hurting. But he looks over and sees that Jem is on the floor and she's clearly concussed and also having a really bad day. And so he is gonna bolt for her. He's trained in medicine, and so and he's also got the healer perk. So he can revive her. He can give her hit points as well. This is what he trained for, right? I can imagine right now in his mind he's hurting. His body's covered in burns, and his head's probably pounding. Foom, foom, foom. I mean, he's not out of the woods yet. He's on the knife edge as well. But he just can't think of letting her die. He refuses to see another woman in front of him die. There's just something in his gut that will not let this happen. So Ming's gonna quickly pull out his healer's kit, and he's gonna go to town, making sure that he's healing her. Now, because I have the healer perk, that means I get to restore 1d6 plus 4 HP. Oh, sorry. They regain HP at 1 HP. So basically, she gets it's like she has a nat 20 on her roll. So she's now up at 1. So he goes to work patching things up, and he puts a bandage around. Maybe he wipes away a couple of the wounds, gets clears the nearby ice, maybe even uses it maybe to help her out. But he knows what he's doing. He triages the entire situation and deals with it. At this point, the stone that the fire elemental came from, it has now stopped glowing. And it's kind of gone dormant or silent, or it's just no longer glowing and pulsing like it was before. Jem kind of slowly opens her eyes, and Ming's like, "Are you okay? Oh my gosh! Oh, I did it! Oh, Jem, can you hear me?" "Yes, I can hear you. Stop being so loud. Seriously." And she slowly sits up, looks around. "Where's my sister? Where's the creature you were fighting?" "Your sister left, and the creature, whenever she left, it also left. We were spared. By luck. We were spared. I don't know why." Oh, that hurts. Everything hurts. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure you have a concussion or something. We've both been beat up to hell, haven't we? Yes, we have, but we've survived, Ming Zao. We've survived. I don't think we're done yet. What? Your sister. Should we go after her? Heavens, no. Look at us. Survival is about knowing when you beat. And quite frankly, we had our asses handed to us. Quite handily. Yeah. Oh. She looks over and sees the exit to where the sarcophagus... See the tunnel behind the sarcophagi. We should go out that way. I know that my sister probably took that route, didn't she? Yeah, she did. We should go out that way anyway. We don't want to have to face the mummies on the way out the way we came. Yeah, of course. So at this point, they're going to look... Ming's going to kind of let her collect herself, and he's going to quickly do a quick search of the room. Not be looking for treasure or anything. There is none. But I think there's something in him that says the problem isn't solved, right? The undead problem isn't solved. So actually, I'm going to ask the fate chart. Has that been solved? In my mind, I'm thinking that's connected to the stone somehow. That Jem's little sister was using the stone to do something. I think it's likely that the problem isn't gone. So, Chaos Ring 6. Here we go. Is it solved? Is it gone? 78's a no. So it's not dealt with. The problem hasn't gone away. The undead could still come back. Whatever foul power caused it is somewhere still in here. Now, does Ming understand that it's probably the stone? Probably not. I bet Jem does. I bet Jem does. So, does Jem know what this stone is? I think it's very likely. Very likely, yes. 53, it's a yes. So, as Ming is walking around, she says, "What are you doing? There has to be something. We didn't do anything. The problem's still here. The undead could come back at any moment." Ming, it's that thing right there. And she points to the stone, to the giant lodestone. What is it? It's a lodestone of magical power. It's often used in necromantic rituals. If you can destroy that, then the power holding this place up should collapse. And it'll go just to being a regular old burial mound again. No undead anywhere. Oh, okay. Well, I'll just grab my staff and... Ming looks around. He sees over where he was fighting the elemental, and he sees this burnt to a crisp staff. And he's like... And he goes over to it and picks it up, and it just breaks in like several pieces in charcoal. It's completely ruined. It's completely unusable. So, trying to figure out what he's going to do. The only thing he can do is use his last water whip to maybe destroy this. So water whip normally requires a reflex save. Well, it's a rock, so it fails. All right, so it's got an 18. It's not bad. 18 HP. And Ming is going to be hitting it with water whip, his last one. 3d10s. So we've got a roll. Pretty good. Pretty good. 18. Nice. So 6 and 6 is 12 plus 8 equals 20. Great. That's enough to do it. And so Ming summons the last bit of... He does the motions from this. He pulls the water out of his canteen, and when he's also adding more water spiritually from the air, and he's water bending. And he brings it around and just shatters the lodestone entirely. Whenever he does that, it lets off a huge flash of bright light. All this other stuff is happening. You can feel everything, everything in the room shakes for a second, and then slowly dies back down. Immediately, they both feel the aura that they've been fighting against the entire time, they feel it release, right? And so Ming is, in fact, it feels calming now. It feels peace. It feels at peace. And then he looks back and sees Jem, just completely relaxed now. Clearly, that was, keeping her back, right? And so, the source of the undead is gone. That thread is completely closed. Now, here's the thing. Ming now knows who was responsible for Leah's death. That's not okay. He doesn't like that. But he got his ass handed to him. And so did Jem. They are no match for Jem's little sister. So we'll figure out what we're going to do next later. For now, I think both of them are going to just plop here for a rest. They've been going through this cemetery and crypt all day long. It's been several hours since they first arrived and first kind of came in contact with the barrier. They are exhausted. They're tired. They've been fighting, gotten their butts handed to them. They're going to take a long rest. Absolutely. And they're going to do it right here. They're going to do it right here. They know that the logs are blocking the path up so the mummies can't get to them. But also they know that all the mummies are now back to being just mummies. They're not alive anymore. The lodestone is destroyed. The area is now no longer an undead hive. And so they can rest easy. And so they're gonna do that. They are gonna rest here. And we'll actually close the scene out right there. Okay. Woo! So Ming and Jem just barely survived that. I'm not even kidding. Like, we're talking one save away and one of them would have died. There's other stuff going on behind the scenes. So before this session, remember I pre-generated stuff and I kind of I rolled the character that they would fight, Jem's little sister. I didn't know who it was going to be. I didn't know it was going to be her little sister, but I rolled a little bit of their stats. And so I'm thinking, remember we rolled her personality right here, and it was the terms that we got were disrupt energy, pursue a path. I don't think that she's evil. I know. Hear me out. I don't think she's evil. I think that she's trying to stop something from happening. She's trying to stop an even greater evil. And maybe she's pursuing it in her own way, through the path of necromancy that obviously is not going to jive well with her undead hunting family and siblings and parents. So I'm thinking that whenever she left, she released the elemental. I'm giving that myself because I don't want Ming to die. But I think based on what we rolled for her character, based on her personality, she's trying to stop something from happening. Disrupt energy, pursue a path. I think she has a goal of stopping some greater evil. I'm going to put that as one of our threads. Find out more about Jem's little sister and what she's doing. I think that's an important thread that we can follow. But we are closing out that the undead have been dealt with. And on top of that, we're also closing out that what does Jem know? Well, she knows a lot about undead. She's from a family of undead hunters. I think it's going to be replaced with another thread of learn more about Jem, learn more about her family, and we'll see. We'll kind of go from there. But for now, we're going to take this. This is a nice way to end it. End of the scene, end of the session, end of the combat. They're literally at death's door, but all is well. So I think that's a good place to end it. All right, so thank you so much for watching. I know. I'm on the edge of I'm kind of like, oh, that's really frustrating that Ming and Jem got their butts handed to them. But I think that this is going to be a really important kind of piece of the puzzle going forward. And this also closes another little thread in the story. And so join me next time as I kind of deal with the aftermath of this battle and the truths and revelations that we learned and go forward from there. So thanks so much for watching. Please, again, like, subscribe, all the dumb YouTube stuff. please make sure that you post your own games. Put them in the comments below. I love to check them out. I love to watch them. And on top of that, I hope that you'll also let me know what I did wrong. If you thought that this was just way over the top and way too plot armory, tell me in the comments. I kind of think that too. But I'm not lying. The dice are what the dice are. I got lucky on the death saves and everything. So very good. So either way, please let me know what I could do to make this better, what I could do to make this cooler. I hope that you and me and all of us will post our own games, and I would love to watch them. So again, post that in the comments. And so thank you so much for watching and joining me on this adventure. There's more to come. So with that, thank you so much. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. God bless.